Hello everyone, this is my video on flushing a sand and gravel filter. This system is on my test tank indoors, so it's a little bit different than most. The biggest difference is I have my 1 horsepower air blower permanently plumbed up to both of my sand and gravel filters. And my sand and gravel filters are 100-gallon well-made tanks. But the process is the same whether you're using 55-gallon barrels or whatever you're doing. As you can see, the water is nice and clear. You can see the black plug in the waistline, and that is the open line going back to the pond. The process is pretty simple. The first thing you want to do is pull the plug out of the waistline and plug the hole going back to the pond. Now the water, instead of going to the pond, is going to the waste. Do not turn the water pump off, leave it running, and plug in your air blower. I gotta open my valve. As you can see, when you turn the air blower on, the tank erupts pretty violently. All the sand that's inside the tank will fluidize, and all the waste that's trapped in the sand is now getting released and flushed out the open waistline, which you can't see because it's underwater. Normally, you only need to flush a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 or 5 at the max. There's no sense in keep flushing forever because it will just grind the sand up and you just keep generating more powder. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and turn the blower off now and pretend that we got a complete flush. Turn my valve back off. In your case, you pull the blower off and put the cap back on the standpipe. You can see the water's pretty filthy looking. Normally, after you've flushed it for a few minutes, it wouldn't be quite this bad looking, but it's not going to be clear either. Like I said, you don't need to flush it until it'll get clear because you'd be standing out there all day long. All you have to do is just wait till the water gets clear, and as you can see right there along the edge, you can see my water line. You can already see down to the sand. So it doesn't take a real long time for the water to clear back up a little bit. My tank level is just a little on the low side, and I'm gone from my skimmer, so my pump's starting to suck a little bit of air. That's where the air bubbles are coming from. Once the water clears up enough to your satisfaction, like it is now, you can clearly see the layer of sand down through the water. Then just go ahead and pull the plug out of your pond line, put it back to the waistline, and now you're going back to the pond instead of out to waste. That's all there is to it.